there's this existential wonder about what's really going on here. What's the meaning of life? What happens when we die?
My own personal goal before I die is to understand how consciousness fits into the universe, how it is compatible with the laws of physics and biology that have been so successful at describing everything else around it.
We have learned over the last few decades that under the ground, a forest like these trees will be connected and will be talking right now, probably whispering about what I'm talking about.
Yo soy de una comunidad, yo tengo mis plantas medicinales, yo los trabajo, hablo con ellos, ¿no? Las plantas también escuchan, tienen, no como nuestros ojos, no como nuestros oídos, pero es una cosa perceptiva.
When we launched our first psilocybin study, no such study had been done for decades. Psilocybin is the active principle in the so-called magic mushroom. And it is a classic psychedelic or hallucinogen drug used for thousands of years by indigenous cultures for religious or divinatory or healing purposes. One perspective on what happens with psychedelics from a neuroscience point of view is the influence of psychedelics on something called the default mode network, a function of brain that underlies ego or sense of self.
And they touch our soul so deeply that the mind has no chance to try to explain. The heart is listening, and the heart already knows.
I felt that consciousness ultimately could not be explained by science.
The stream, the continuum of consciousness can only be beginningless and endless.